Hi everybody, I'm Venzen Khaosan and I'm here to tell you about the trading camp workshops that I'm offering here in Thailand at this resort. This video will just be an outline of the logistics and design, of course, so that you know what to expect when you arrive, what you'll be learning, where you'll stay, and what you'll walk away with. So to show you the website, I will be, to describe I'll be going to its website, which you can find linked in the description below. It's called cryptocurrency.net, and when you click on the link, you will arrive at this website that outlines and allows you to contact me should you want to book or have further information. So you see there that it says 5 participants over 8 days and that it's a week retreat with me. So on the learning schedule, there are 5 important points, 5 points that will revolutionize your trading life and your prospects. And before we start, the first thing that we learn is market behavior, and for this you need to become familiar with Elliott wave principle and the role of Fibonacci ratio, not only in trading but in life. But with market activity being a collective human endeavor, the psychological and life principles that guide all growth and expansion and contraction are also present in the market as Fibonacci ratios, and we get into that. And I'm of the belief, and I will illustrate it to you, that this has always been the case and that it will always be the case, especially in the Bitcoin market with its emotion and exaggerated psychology. So once we are aware of the context of our own role relative to the market, the next step is to implement a verifiable trading method. So when I say verifiable, I'm speaking about a trading method that I developed and recorded the trades of the past 4 years. So each trade is documented, its outcomes are documented, and all the metrics are summarized. These trades show that the method has a 7 out of 10 winning ratio, which is good. I don't know how many people are recording their trades and the outcomes of their method, but as far as I understand, that's pretty high, because even as a guy like Tone or Tyler or Ugly or Go can tell you, even if you base a trade on a coin flip, as long as you've got a trading method that's in a coin flip, when your money management strategy is effective, is well designed, then you will have longevity in the market. In other words, you will never empty your account. And during the periods when the market is in your favor, those 7 out of 10 times that my method achieves, you will be making money. Even with a coin flip, which is a 50% probability of success, you can win in the market. Never mind 7 out of 10, as my trading method does. I show it to you, I explain it to you, reveal everything about it, and we use that same trading method to devise a money management system from where you can then employ leverage to size your trades and determine your risk. In other words, if you know that your entry is at a certain level and the trading method tells you that your risk point is at a certain level below that, then you put your stop loss there, and that allows you to size your position and determine your leverage, your margin leverage that you will use in that trade. So your risk is controlled, your loss is controlled, and this is a scientific mathematical process which I show you step by step. So every time that you make a trade, and every trade is different, you're going to change your leverage, you're going to do your calculations to find your risk points and to ensure that your losses are small, and if price will trend, that you will then have a winning trade on your hands. And once you've got all of these things in place, you understand market behavior, you've got a trading method, and you've got a money management system that allows you to use leverage effectively, and I teach you leverage in one day, how to use it confidently and mathematically correctly. When all those things in place, you know exactly what you got to do in the market 100% confidence. When the trading method gives you a signal, you can mechanistically execute that and follow through on the trade. If it's going to lose, it's going to be a small loss. If it's going to win and the trading method shows you the trend, you become more aggressive and your winnings will escalate. Those are the steps that we go through so that every single attendee, by the time that they finish the 5 days of learning, have 100% certainty what they need to do in order to progress in the market. So when I say progress in the market, I show you your purpose. No other endeavor in the world gives you the opportunity to become financially independent like trading does. And I show you how to leverage that so that you can make a 1 to 3 year plan of how you are going to become financially independent. And this is what I call your purpose. And you must remain on your purpose, and I will put you on your purpose. It's up to you to practice the patience and the discipline to stay there. But according to what I show you, you will have the means of becoming independent. The trading course itself happens with over 5 days. Day 1 and day 8 down there are the days when people are arriving and departing. But in the middle 5 days, days 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, we will do a daily routine of meditation and exercise and training and afternoon mentorship, during which time in the afternoons when I spend individual time with traders to make sure that they're on point with the learning, that they understand everything and are able to implement it, and I drill you through that. During those afternoon sessions with individuals, the other participants are free to roam around and enjoy the many resources here with their families. I encourage families to come because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience here in paradise. The beach is 50 meters down there. There are cliffs to rock climb and walk in. You can explore the national park and feed the monkeys. There's so much to do, and the houses around here are all built above the tsunami line. This particular resort, by the way, was not affected by the tsunami in 2004 because it is in a sheltered bay, if anyone was concerned about that. On day 7, we will be going to on a cruise on an old Chinese cargo junk. We go out to the islands here and do some National Geographic snorkeling with the colorful fish and corals and things. And that is a day just for consolidating the learning, being social, and discussing the new insight and the new direction of your life. The venue, I'm sitting in the house that is pictured here. These are traditional Thai houses built above the high water mark in a national park. Luxurious. Each family that comes is allocated their own house with private bathroom, private kitchen, in a very quiet environment, natural environment. One of the best resorts I've been in the world, which is why I've chosen to do my work here. In terms of pricing, you need 2 things. Price is one thing. The other thing you need is that you have some trading experience. It should be about 2 or 3 years of experience, and I'll individually assess everyone before they do come to ensure that nobody falls behind or that nothing above your level is taught. The cost is 1 Bitcoin. For a family, there is a nominal extra charge, but nominal. It can be your wife, it can be your wife and children, it can be your wife and children and their caretaker, granny or whoever, for a nominal extra charge. Spend 1 Bitcoin to be mentored by me and trained by me so that you know how to make another Bitcoin into 100 Bitcoins. This is something I can guarantee you. So how do I guarantee that? If you get in contact with me, I can point you towards the trade metrics of all of my trades of the past 4 years, and those are recorded and available to the public. I can also send you testimonials of people who have done this course and the learning that they found take place, the change in their own life, in their own trading, and in their prospects. And beyond that, consider my original point. Learn how to trade 1 Bitcoin into 100 Bitcoins. As Ugly Old Goat points out, once you double your account between 5 and 8 times, depending on your starting amount, there is an exponential increase, and calculate in 2 to 3 doublings per year, and see how much time you need to achieve your financial freedom. Right, if anybody wants to get in contact, um, further down the page there is a contact form right down the bottom. You can place your selected date. You can choose the date that you're applying for or trying to book, or you don't need to choose anything. You can just communicate with me via there with any inquiries, questions, clarifications. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.